Hello everyone, welcome to October 2025 predictions for all signs using Vedic astrology. Quite a happening month when Guru, the planet of expansion, the planet of fortune, is going into his most exalted position. For a short period of time though, so we need to look into this carefully. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to sub below. The video is helpful for you. Give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Share it around as well. Let's go. First thing that happens is that Mercury changes sign and goes into Libra. This is a good placement for Mercury. Good for business people, negotiation, decisions, legal affairs. Gives a sense of fairness. This is helpful. And the full moon happens in the emotional sign of Pisces, but giving everybody an intense intuition around the 7th of October. But then whoops, Venus has left Libra, his own sign, and got into Virgo, now debilitated. 10th of October onwards. What does this mean? Everybody becomes dissatisfied in their romantic relationships. Even if the relationship is good, we tend to be super critical, dissatisfied. Watch out for that feeling coming around. And if you are doing any beautifying factors such as new hairstyle, buying new clothes, all of that, expect to be generally not satisfied with the outcome. At least be aware that that is a possibility. But the good news, and there is good news here, is that Venus and Mercury are in an exchange. Venus is going into Mercury sign Virgo, and Mercury, as I've just said, is in Venus's sign Libra. So despite this feeling of on edge, nothing's okay, most people work it out, and they do it through compromise and communication. Key factors for October 2025. And the Sun, as always, in the middle of October goes into Libra, into his debilitated state for 4 weeks. This is a time when it's cooperate or die. Basically, we've got to cooperate. We need teamwork. If we try to push and be totally full of ourselves, we get stamped on when the Sun is in Libra. Really important to understand. And the big move, Jupiter, Guru, is going to finally go. He's been moving so quickly through Gemini all year into his exaltation of Cancer for a few weeks only. Now, I'm going to do a separate video on this because it's a very powerful transit, even though it is only a few weeks. Until the 5th of December, you see, when Jupiter retrogrades back into Gemini sign. So a few weeks, window of opportunity. But here's the key. Can you go through the door? Can you take these opportunities at their surface value? No, you can't. And I'm going to show you more about this in my Jupiter, Cancer and retrograde video coming up soon. Watch out for that. And the new moon happens once again in the sign of Libra, where the Sun is transiting on the 21st of October. And at the very end of the month, Mercury goes into Scorpio. Our speech becomes a little bit ruthless, a little bit cutting, everybody, 25th of October onwards. And of course, Mars, this is a big move. Mars going into his own sign, his actual home where he lives, Scorpio, under the ground on the 28th of October. It's a powerful transit for Mars, and we shall talk about it in more detail in November predictions. But the last few days of October, with this Mercury-Mars conjunction at the beginning of Scorpio, sparks are flying, harsh communications, quarrels, contentions. Be careful and watch it if you are traveling as well. How to use the readings from your Vedic moon and ascendant signs, sidereal horoscope, not tropical Western. Check the link below to a website, Devaguru. Put in your birthday to bring up your moon and ascendant. One special factor though in these readings. After every reading, I include a daily tracker, but this is only to be seen from the moon sign, giving you the up and down days for the month. Let's begin. First week of the month, Aries moon and ascendant is a little bit jittery. Just that first week particularly. Why? Because full moon happens in your 12th house with Saturn. Workplace concerns, friendship concerns, or even sibling concerns give you some definite feeling of insecurity. This could even be some secret information coming your way, some of you. There could be expenses coming up, unexpectedly, and even there could be some problems with your pets. Occasionally, they could be having concerns as well. So you're feeling on edge. A few sleepless nights happening at the beginning of the month. October's a month for a lot of compromises to happen in your business, in your relationships, even in the workplace. But you're becoming stronger as you get to the end of the month. By the end of the month, a big shift happens. 28th, your Lord Mars goes into his own sign, home sign, Scorpio, and strength and purpose is coming back to you. But for most of October, it's about compromise, meeting people halfway. A lot of stress in your intimate partnerships, particularly after the 10th when Venus goes into the 6th house. Spouse, partner, girlfriend, boyfriend could be having illness, sickness, could be having some concerns as well. But let's keep it optimistic, because here's the good news. Your Lord of Fortune, Bhagya, luckiest planet for you, is Guru. And Guru is going into his exaltation sign from the 19th in your 4th house of home and family. Check what I said beginning of the video. It's only a few weeks until December the 5th, but Guru getting out of your 3rd house is so good for you, into a house he loves to be in, exalted. Some quick solution, amazing solution is coming to your home affairs, landed interest, property concerns that will really help move things forward. It's completely unexpected from the 19th onwards, but it's so helpful to you. Issues with your mother as well, even issues concerned with your working space. Where do you work? From home, in the office? Solutions are coming suddenly. Students get a burst of creativity, and wonderful opportunities for education come once again, unexpected from the 19th. But it's a short-term transit. It opens up insight into future possibilities. That's the thing. So check the video coming up soon. Jupiter transit Cancer to understand more about how this will affect Aries moon. And the big relationship decisions, they've been on the cards for some time, and business decisions, some of you, happen on the new moon onwards, 21st. It's tough to make these all or nothing decisions, but you'll be glad that you are paying attention to them. So keep yourself very, very focused. It's not an easy month for your health, by the way. Venus going into your 6th house, Saturn-Venus opposition. Take it easy and do not overstress yourself during October 25. Now for Aries moon sign only, don't forget, not ascendant, Aries moon, the go days for you during October 25, and the more challenging dates are on this side. Check them out for your diary. For Taurus moon and ascendant, the month starts with a heart-to-heart with your friends, with your closest, near and dearest, some of you even with your partner, but generally it's friendship, network circles, a heart-to-heart. The moon is full moon with Saturn. People who you've been feeling a little bit distant with, it's time to get in touch with them again. Some of you, it's definitely siblings. See, Saturn continuing on in this 11th house makes you very serious about friendships, and siblings kind of been becoming a little bit distant. Now is the time, full moon, to definitely reconnect. But serious heart-to-heart has to happen as well. Your Lord Venus opposing Saturn all month from 10th onwards. Be careful getting into confrontational situations with superiors, with the boss, with your father, with anybody in authority over you. It could get pretty difficult indeed. You may feel a little bit as though people are not supporting you. What you need is to be patient in these tricky situations, particularly in the workplace. Because your Lord in a debilitated state all month, you're becoming a little bit super critical, on edge, nothing satisfying. Watch with your kids. If you've got children, there could be some issues coming up because you're becoming a little less let's say, tolerant with them. And this can actually give some difficult moments during October 25. Good news, Jupiter's becoming exalted from the 19th. Check what I said beginning of the video. It's a strange situation for you because Jupiter's going into not a happy house for himself, but in a really strong sign. But there are some special factors with this Guru here because Guru's going to have a big impact in your intimate spousal situation. I'm going to talk more about this on the video coming up soon. Jupiter transit Cancer is going to be going on until December the 5th. Check it out. From the 18th onwards, you get a real boost. The sun going into the 6th house where Mars is, Mercury is. This is wonderful. Suddenly, you will get on top of so much work. You will become super productive in your department, or if you work from home, super productive there as well. Suddenly, so many leftover jobs, you will complete them to an extremely high standard. If you have legal concerns, competitive situations, job interviews from the 18th onwards, you're going to be very, very successful. For Taurus moon sign only, don't forget, only from the moon, not ascendant. These are the go days for you during October 25, and these are the more challenging dates on this side. Take a note of them for your diary. For Gemini moon and ascendant, this month is about one thing. Well, two things really. Workplace stress and the home life. You've got to get it sorted out now. It's been going on for some time. And Saturn retrograde 10th house shows you've got to make decisions about workload. Do you go part-time? Do you change the job? Do you stick with it? Take it slow. Don't make sudden decisions. But things are becoming slowly more clearer to you, particularly at the full moon on the 7th of October. You get the information about job situation. Can you have this job? Can you do this work anymore? Do you need to cut back? Do you need to move department? Something has to shift, and the information which you get on the 7th is seminal. Near to that date, first week of October. And it particularly impacts home life. Something is not making you feel at ease there. Then from 10th onwards, Venus goes into the home area of your chart for a few weeks. Now, Venus is not enough here to make big changes, but he does smooth out some of the anxiety around domestic affairs, going to help you feel more at ease in your home situation. Well, when I say more at ease, I have to point out, as I said beginning of the video, that Venus is debilitated. So you want to make changes with the way home looks. You don't like the decoration, furniture, something, and you're going to make a mega change this month in shifting it all around. As you can see, the really big issue is that Guru, your 7th house lord, relationship lord, from the 19th, that should be there, the 19th is going into your 2nd house of finances. This is really important for self-employed business people and very important for your relationships. Business people want to expand, want to stop feeling as though everything's stuck, make some big risky venture from the 19th, but these opportunities coming to you suddenly, and there'll be doors opening unexpectedly, take you even by surprise. Business people, watch out for it. You've got to spend some time thinking about this. Is it the right time or not? These could be future possibilities, but is it the right time? I'm going to put up a video soon about Guru's exalted transit in Cancer. It's very fortunate for you financially, but everything, just everything, Gemini, is about timing. Check out the video coming up soon. If you are a parent, it's a very important thing for you that the new moon is going to happen in the 5th house. So you're going to make important decisions about kids, or they are going to be making important decisions themselves, depending on their age from the 21st onwards. But it's a good factor. Sun, Mars here. You don't need to quarrel. You can get good understanding with your kids because Mercury is your Lord. So you're willing to support them, whatever they do. So kids having concerns, you will sort them out from the 18th onwards, definitely. If you are in any romantic relationship as well, important conversations going to happen and important information coming from your romantic partner at the new moon of the 21st onwards. Gemini moon only, not ascendant, just the moon. These are the go days for you in October 25 when things go more smoothly. And these are the more challenging dates on this side. Take a note of them all for your diary. It's a very important turnaround month for Cancer, Moon and Ascendant, but it's all happening internally in your inner self. People mightn't even notice, but there are big changes happening for you internally and with your focus for the future in October 25. The full moon on the 7th gives you very important information in the 9th house of your chart. Connected to education for students, definitely big decisions will be made on the basis of this illuminating information near to the 7th. This full moon happens in the 3rd house from the 7th house, relationships. Very important communications happening with your spouse, partner, even business partner, some of you, which shows you the way forward. Open your heart. Be completely honest. Even though Saturn is there and it's serious talk, things can actually progress from here. Business partners, spouse, partner, girlfriend, boyfriend. So the full moon is a very important planning time for Cancer, Moon and Ascendant. Talking about education, this is a great month for deciding about your education future. From the 19th, Jupiter goes into your sign in exaltation for a very brief period of time. Video coming up soon. Lots more to say about this. Relationships, education, children, they are all impacted. So students start to get a new vision of their educational future. Some different door is opening from the middle of October. Takes you by surprise. Look into it carefully. And communication with your spouse gets so much smoother from the 19th. Finally, this big conversation, obviously, at the beginning of the month. Serious talk about your future was important. And the rest of the month, it's all about your home. Making decisions about home move, home changes, renovations, all of those jobs you've been putting off. You can put them off no longer because the new moon, 21st, shows if you don't make these domestic changes, then you won't be able to go ahead with the fantastic opportunities coming up for you with this guru moving into your sign, Jupiter Cancer. So bite the bullet. Mars is there. Mercury is there. New moon's happening. It's time to make those big domestic changes. And if your moon is in Cancer sign only, not ascendant, these are the go days for you during October 25. And the more challenging dates are on this side. Take a note of them for your diary. Leo, moon and ascendant, a very important month in your family concerns and domestic concerns, certainly, and also financially. Right away, full moon on the 7th illuminates the 8th house of your chart. This is about making investment decisions, stock market decisions, business decisions, but Saturn is there. So some cutback, some reorganization of your financial affairs, investments, maybe even family affairs, wills, legacies come up. Some of you, it's got to be sorted, but full moon helps you do this. Gives you all the information you need to make good decisions about financial affairs. Now's the time to make the changes. And a lot of connections with your siblings. Venus, Mercury exchanging in the 2nd, 3rd house. It's about family affairs from the 10th onwards. Speak to your siblings, family. They are supporting you now, and they have important information to give you as well. Many of you during October 25. Now, the big move for everyone is Jupiter going into exaltation in Cancer on the 19th, but 12th to your ascendant, 12th to your moon. And Jupiter is a very good planet for you. Now, video coming up soon. Check it out. Jupiter transit Cancer. I'm going to talk more about this because this will impact health, expenses, and home affairs in a big way. It's short-term transit, don't forget, just until December, but you will feel immediately that you want to escape. You want to get away from everything. You even want to travel, go somewhere different, have a holiday, have a break. It's a very strong impulse. If you can't just travel somewhere, go somewhere, spur of the moment, most people can't. You need to get yourself some early nights. Have a bit of time to yourself. Have some downtime, study, meditation, spiritual insight. This will feed your soul, help you feel happier. You just need that downtime now because you've been all over the place having a very heady social environment. Many of you, so much going on. So take a little bit of time to yourself from the 19th. Next few weeks, it's going to help you. But nonetheless, you see, despite the need for a little bit of downtime to yourself, Mangala continues super strong for you in your 3rd house. Communication is spot on. Interviews, presentations, you are totally on form. Go for these competitive situations, particularly after 21st, you can be tremendously successful. For Leo moon only, don't forget, not ascendant, just the moon. These are the go days for you during October 25, and the more challenging dates for Leo moon are on this side. Take a note of these for your diary. For Virgo moon and ascendant, it's all about your relationships this month, whether it's with your spouse, partner, your girlfriend, boyfriend, even your business relationship. Something has needed to be sorted for some time, and in October 25, the moment has finally arrived. Your spouse, your partner, significant other person, or business partners got something to say to you. They're going to come clean about something. They're going to be really emotional about it as well, but serious, and you have to listen. Wouldn't be fair to say this is an easy moment, actually, because Saturn is here, but it's a serious turning point in your intimate relationships and business partnerships as well. Because after the 19th, Guru is going to heal many problems with his 9th aspect right on to Saturn. So Jupiter going into your 11th house, you see, is a prosperous and sudden opportunity for you. Workplace situation de-stresses, opportunity for promotion, gain, money, business openings, everything. It's coming suddenly and takes you by surprise. So definitely check the video coming up soon. Jupiter transit Cancer. The next few weeks can be very helpful for business people and healing after some difficult relationship strain as well. Check the video coming up soon. The rest of the month, you've got to give so much time to your family as well. Some of you, there's some really big issues about inheritance and wills and family business concerns, but you know what? It's going to work out so well for you. On the new moon, you make an important financial decision about the future. So this is a very serious month, actually. It isn't a frivolous time for Virgo moon and ascendant. One very special factor, though, even though it's a little bit intense, I know, in this month, is that Venus in your 1st house makes you pay more attention to how you look, how you present yourself. And because Venus is exchanging with Buddha, even though he is debilitated, you're coming over in a very positive light to other people. So when you speak, when you communicate, you should know that in even every difficult negotiation, people are impressed with you. You have charisma, actually, during October 25. And if your moon is in Virgo, don't forget, just the moon, not ascendant. These are the go days for you during October 25. And on this side are the more challenging dates. Take a note of them both for your diary. Libra, moon and ascendant, a very powerful month for you. So much happening in your first house, moon sign ascendant, that you're going to make a whole new beginning in your competency, because you're going to make important decisions that help you to sort out workplace and health issues this month. People are listening to you and you have a lot of influence over other people. Remember that during October 25. The month begins with a full moon in the 6th house. Okay, here's some information about health issues, about pets perhaps, about workplace situation, which you have to take on board. But Saturn strong in the 6th house, so this information about all these issues is really helpful for you. You can start a new diet, exercise routine, particularly during October, which will be super favorable for you. You can make health changes in the workplace as well, which are needed to happen. So make the most of this information and sort out some really long-standing problems. Then from the 10th, though, your Lord going into 12th house has a strange impact on your relationships. Makes you feel like you don't trust people so much, a bit suspicious of people, maybe in the workplace, maybe spouse, partner, girlfriend, boyfriend even. What do you have to do? Venus and Mercury exchange. Talk openly. Do not keep fears, phobias to yourself. Open communication in all relationship and workplace concerns with your colleagues will definitely save the day. It's a big move for everybody this month, and a new video coming up soon about this. For the next 7 or 8 weeks or so, Jupiter is going to be in the 10th house of your chart. Now, you might think this is a good place, openings, opportunities in the workplace. Yes, they will happen, but Jupiter is not easy for Libra, so we need to talk about this in a little more detail. Check out the video coming up soon, Jupiter transit Cancer. It's better from ascendant than the moon. From the moon, Libra, all of a sudden there's doors opening, opportunities, people want you to do this, do that in the workplace. When you have just sorted out work priorities due to Saturn, suddenly there's more opportunities, but more than you need. Take it easy. Don't jump into too many workplace obligations. Take a little bit of a step back. That will be helpful. Watch for the video coming up soon. If your moon is in Libra, these are the go days for you during October 25, when things go smoother for you. And these are the most challenging dates on this side. Take a note of them for your diary. Scorpio, moon and ascendant. You've had a very, very busy September. So much going on, so much interaction. But now planets are piling up in the 12th house of your chart. So particularly from the 18th onwards, not so much before, but definitely after the 18th when Sun goes there, you need to just cut everybody off. Get away from it. Perhaps travel, go into some retreat. Just cut yourself off, shut the door and have time to yourself to think. You need this. So it's a month for study, contemplation, and a superb time for students. Guru from the 19th opens up doors of education course. Here's a new opportunity. Here's an unsought for educational opportunity. Take it. Do not delay. But for everybody, whether studying or not, Jupiter in the ninth house gives you good advice. This is the moment. For the next few weeks, check the video coming soon though, Jupiter transit Cancer exalted, up on my channel soon, far more detail. But this is the moment when you can get good advice the next few weeks. Financial advice, educational advice perhaps, relationship advice, even business advice, health advice. You get the best advisors. This is really helpful. There could be some sudden change in some superior or boss or somebody in authority over you, which is more helpful to you. Look out for that as well. Interesting factor though, Guru is about children and the ninth house is about pregnancy. In a female chart, this could actually give unexpected pregnancy or the opportunity for a pregnancy should you be looking for that during the next few weeks. And it's a big decision time about children because full moon happens in the fifth house about children, offspring with Saturn. So it's a big decision. Actually, those of you starting family or there is some information about a child which you've needed to hear at the beginning of October 25. Venus is your relationship lord in a debilitated state from the 10th opposing Saturn. What does this mean? Spouse is having some struggles. Spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend is not having an easy time. Perhaps you don't notice it, but you should. Deep, important conversations have to happen. If your moon is in Scorpio, then these are the go days for you during October 25, and the more challenging dates are on this side of the page. Take a note of these for your diary. Sagittarius, moon and ascendant. October's a good month for you when you get a lot of help from your network circles, friends, colleagues, and important information comes from them, particularly after the 18th. Very, very important for decisions about financial future as well this month. So it's not a quiet month in any way. After the 18th, your communication spot on in the workplace. Opportunities come, doors open, interviews go so well. You can beat all the competition after the 18th particularly, but actually even before the 18th because Rahu gives you effective communication. Go for it. You can make big financial changes, new opportunities, new income. It's all good. However, in your home life, things are still a little stressful, let's face it. Saturn continues retrograde in the 4th house of home and family. And the full moon on the 7th is the crunch point for property affairs, landed interest, domestic matters. You get the information you've been seeking and you have to try to pull it all together and bring domestic changes to some conclusion now. This is the thing. And then, of course, your Lord is going to make a big change this month. Jupiter is going into an exalted state in the sign of Cancer from the 19th of October. Now, there's a lot to say here. It's a very deep change for you. It only takes place between October until December, but it's going to shift things around because Jupiter is your Lord. So it's very important transit. Check the video coming soon, Jupiter transit Cancer, to understand more about these opportunities. But straight away we can say this is superb for students who've been struggling, really struggling with the course recently. Jupiter into the 8th house, good for researchers. And actually, definitely Ketu has been causing you to be detached from the course, not getting on with it. Jupiter, Venus encircle Ketu. Suddenly things shift and you feel inner understanding like, yes, you can do the course. And if you've been having problems with superiors and the boss, from the 19th, these will lessen as well. Best of all, Jupiter aspects Saturn, helping you to find solution to these long-standing domestic holdups and domestic property problems. Solutions are coming from the 19th. For Sagittarius moon sign only, these are the go days for you during October 25 and the more challenging dates on this side. Don't forget, from the moon, not ascendant, these are the dates for your diary. For Capricorn, Moon and Ascendant, this is a super successful month for you when big work, business changes happen and so many things will really start to fall into place. Capricorn, Moon and Ascendant in October 25. And this is particularly the case from the 18th onwards, mark the date when the Sun goes into the 10th house, his Digbala, his most powerful transit. So every time of year when Sun goes into Libra, he powers you forward. But this year, Mars is there. This is super strong in career. You are going to get success, recognition, promotion, and find yourself doing the job you know you need to do. So don't hold back. Capricorns love to work, right? This is a month. Give it all you've got. Going to have very important conversations with the boss, with superiors. Mercury, Venus have an exchange. They're going to recognize you, help you, put you forward. So look your best, get on with the job and get super success. And if you are a business person, wow, fantastic opportunities coming, particularly after the 19th. So much stress that's been there is going to dissipate for many Capricorn, Moon and Ascendant, particularly from the middle of October onwards. And very important conversations happen with your neighbours or siblings or colleagues at the full moon. Once again, with a very favourable Saturn, your Lord in the 3rd house. So something from the past, retrograde Saturn, coming up again to get resolution with your siblings, with your father even. As I say, with the boss, superior, you are getting information that puts you on a definite winning streak in October. Final point to make, of course, is that Jupiter going into your 7th house can complicate intimate relationships. All of this career success, promotion, fantastic for your business. But Jupiter here can cause a few misunderstandings because he is your 12th house lord. We need to talk more about this, so check the video coming up soon. Jupiter transit into Cancer coming up in a few weeks. And if your moon is in Capricorn sign, these are the go days for you during October 25, and the more challenging dates are on this side. Take a note of these for your diary. Aquarius moon, Aquarius ascendant. There's so much activity in the 9th house of your chart, the house which is about future direction, planning, education, foreign lands and philosophical understanding. You are looking to the future with a whole different outlook, and it's starting in October 25. And after the middle of the month, there's a really big shift and a big emphasis on relationships. We'll get back to that. But the full moon happens with Saturn, your Lord, don't forget, in the 2nd house of finances. Now, here it is, the beginning of October, the information you've needed about business, finances, family concerns, family finance, and you have to take action on this now. It cannot be delayed anymore. You may feel as though there is not enough money to go round. You're getting a bit cautious dealing with your finances, and there is some stress actually financially and business-wise all month. Here's where the 9th house comes in. After the 18th, the Sun goes into the 9th house, 7th Lord. 7th Lord are those who advise you, who you consult with. You will get good advice after the 18th. What sort of advice? Definitely financial advice, definitely educational advice. And after the 18th, it's huge for students. Students going to make big decisions, big breakthroughs on the educational course, start a new course, check the course over. Something is beginning afresh. And definitely you're going to get advice connected to your health, particularly after the 19th. Now this is really, really special. Guru is going into the 6th house in his exalted state. But 6th house Jupiter is not an easy transit, either from the moon or ascendant for Aquarius, Lagna or moon. But this month, you see, in October, Jupiter and Venus are encircling after the 19th your 7th house. And this is quite special. It's a Subta Kartari yoga onto K2, which has been causing you some distress in your relationship, some sense of not being close, some detachment coming in. Circumstances outside of the intimate partnership, girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, are bringing you together. Even in-laws perhaps helping you, but something is pushing you into a deep conversation which you needed to have for some time. This could be helpful. But back to Jupiter then, going into the 6th house. I'm going to put up a video soon. Jupiter transit Cancer. You need to listen to this because Jupiter will open up opportunities to deal with health issues differently. But because he's going to go retrograde and because he's a challenging planet for you, sudden misunderstandings can happen in the workplace after the 19th. Be very cautious who you speak to, what you say to people in your work environment after the 19th of October. Speak more about this on the Jupiter Cancer transit video. Aquarius moon, these are the go days for you during October 25, and the more challenging dates are on this side. Take a note of the dates for your diary. For Pisces, moon and ascendant. Now, October is a very special month for you, very important month, because full moon happens in your house, moon sign or ascendant sign with Saturn. And the full moon affects Saturn, so you're going to make some long-term important decisions connected to your health, connected to your relationships, and you're going to be very vocal about them at the beginning of the month. Now, Saturn opposes Venus, you see, all month. But Venus can do well in this 7th house, especially because he is exchanging with 7th Lord Mercury. It's a little complicated, but this is the month to sort out financial affairs with your spouse, with your business partner. Just sort out some long-standing issues that have been bugging you both down for so long. Now is the time. Do not delay from the full moon onwards. The most important move, of course, is that your Lord Jupiter is going into his exaltation sign from the 19th. Now, this goes on until December. Check what I said beginning of the video. I'm going to do a whole new video coming up soon on Jupiter Cancer transit. Very important for Pisces moon and ascendant. Watch out for that. But straight away we can say it's going to impact health, because K2 is your co-lord, and K2 has been in the 6th house from the beginning of the year. Some old health problems been coming back. You've been feeling low. You've been feeling out of control with health issues, some of you. But guess what? After the 19th, your Lord goes behind the 6th house, the end of the health issues, because 7th Lord Mercury is in an exchange with Venus. So good advice comes. But definitely this is new information. Completely never thought of it like this before. How to deal with a long-standing health issue. Marvelous. Take it on board. But it isn't just health issue, it's your pets. If your pets have been having for the last few months some long-standing issues, they're going to improve as well. And in the workplace, where you felt overwhelmed with an absolutely unbelievable workload, Saturn always does this, of course, with the moon and in ascendant, you will find a way to deal with it, and you'll be feeling so much more relaxed after the 19th of October. Of course, we've not forgotten there's a big pile-up happening in the 8th house. So you're a little bit secretive after the 18th as well. And you are going to make those big business decisions. Maybe even write a will, some of you. I don't know. Family concerns, wills, legacies, investments. Sort them out on the new moon onwards. the 21st of October. Very favourable time indeed. And once again, you get good advice to help you with this. For Pisces moon sign, these are the go days for you during October 25, and the more challenging dates are on this side of the page. Take a note of them for your diary. Check out all the other key videos on the transits happening. The playlist is up on your screen, and don't forget to sub if you're new. Goodbye for now. God bless everyone.